Hello, everybody. Reggie Time here. You join me as I'm about to four-bet an absolute whopper with single-suited aces in PLO, which could be a bit of a problem. Crikey, I've got too many tables. Goodness me, I've got too many tables. I have to drop one of these. Just going to now jam with the top pair and the open ender, etc. And the overpair might be bad news. It's currently bad news, but we're a slight favourite. We'll see if this dude wants to run it twice. He agrees. And we lose the first one. And we lose the second one. It's a great start, isn't it? That's a beautiful start to proceedings. Anyways, we're playing some 25 6-card PLO on GG Poker. Crikey, these hands come thick and fast. Single-suited aces, rubbish side cards, just calling. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want to actually enjoy a video for once. Enjoy playing, play the game I want to play the game I have fun in, and not be a miserable bastard as we, once again, four-bet the aces, but much better ones this time. No pair, no draw. I mean, we saw what it had last time. We might just be about to get stacked twice in the first 30 seconds of a video, but we're all in. Oh, yep, we're dead again. I think we'll only run this one once, my friend. That'll be a full house. No idea what we're trying to dodge, but oh, just a 9. GG was kind enough to show us. So yeah, I'm fully aware that my last few videos have been me expressing my boredom and displeasure at no limit. It's Sunday morning, 9:30, and I'm playing some of this more fun. Frankly, I play a fair bit of PLO, various number of cards in the private club I'm involved with. I really enjoy the game. It's incredibly frustrating game. I mean, who doesn't want to be in a pot with this guy? So we'll just cold call and hope something good happens. Crikey, what we got here? We got mediocre flush draw, good shot. I mean, I don't know what to do here. Out was into 2 players, including a pre-flop 3-better. We're going to obviously start with check and then see what happens. We turn the nuts, which is nice. So we're going to have a bet. Okay. We are currently almost certainly chopping, but I can only hope that we are free-rolling the hearts. Because if we are not free-rolling the hearts, we got a problem. We are free-rolling the hearts. No idea what he needs to hit to win. I guess we don't want a board pair. It's a shame. We were free-rolling, but we only chopped. Double-suited aces, 3-betting. Not going to have much chance to get my shilling and spam out of this rate, am I? Yeah, so basically, what I want to say is, if you like... Jesus Christ, I'll get back to it in a minute. We got another monster draw. Open-ender, nut flush draw. Obviously, we're going to bet and try and be all in. I mean, it's pretty likely we don't have the best hand at the moment, but we have a lot of equity, and we're just going to put the rest in. He hasn't snap called. That's good news. We actually get the fold. which I'm a big fan of. I'm going to make loads and loads of mistakes in this video because I'm playing far too many tables. Trips up here. Betting. Right, okay, this dude's 3-bet us. I do not want to 4-bet at this depth, even though the dude is currently 3-betting 54% of the time. We've been check raised up here with trips, so we're going to call because I think I'm probably behind. I no longer think I'm behind. What's this fucker doing now? We've got top pair, good shot, and some back doors, and he's wild, so we're going to call once. Probably just going to fold the turn. Oh, look at his size, though. I just don't know what I want to hit, though, so we're just going to fold because I've no clue what I need, and I might be dead. So, yeah, this is a game I played, the private game I'm involved with. If you want to join that private game, there's a Telegram address beneath the video that I would urge you to message. I'm just going to limp here because this guy's 3-betting too much, but I want to play pots with him. So, like, there's a link, a Telegram address. If you want to play in games that are genuinely softer than these on your screen at PLO6 or mixed games or what have you, please reach out. Hit me. Has it hit me? Kind of. That's hit me. Is that the... No, it's not the nuts though, is it? We do not have the nuts. I'm going to bet though. We do have a straight with a flush redraw. I think Queen 10 is unlikely. I think we just do something like that and hope not to get raised, and we didn't. So yes, to finally get the point out, I play plenty of no limit in the private games, and they are very good no limit games compared to what you can find on mainstream sites. But the PLO6 games on there, and even the PLO4 games, are beyond wild. At low stakes, you've either got people who might be half decent but don't care and just don't try, and then you've got just flat out legitimate total whales. And the rake structure is far kinder than the GG rake structure. So if you're watching this game because you like PLO, then do think about getting in touch because I've got some very good games for you to join. And I've totally lost track of everything I'm doing here because I was shilling, but I needed to get my shill out. What the fuck are we doing here? Calling, I guess, but I've completely lost the plot doing my shill. We'll get our focus back in just a moment. I'm just going to keep checking these. God, it's so easy to get derailed, isn't it? It's just so easy to get derailed and completely off. And now we've got some cunt straddling down here. It's all kicking off. Nut flush draw and a set, which is almost certainly no good. Call. Nuts. And we've got full house up here. Actually going to go for a check raise because I could just bet 70% here, but I want to try and win a big pot, so I'm going to go for a check raise. Here we think he's got a good hand on the turn, bad hand on the river. So we're just going to bet half pot and try and force him to bluff catch. This straddle is on. We've got single suited aces. Four tables. Come on, Reg. Grow up. You are 51. And you have 4 tables in the game. You're not even good at what is going on. But yeah, at no limit, in my last few videos, they've done badly on views, and I understand why. It's because I'm a boring player, frankly, and I was elucidating many times how much I wasn't enjoying the game. So, I mean, who's going to want to watch that? Not me. So, if videos aren't going to get views, I'm at least going to make them in a format I actually enjoy and I can comment on with a decent degree of enthusiasm. And these are games I enjoy. I don't even know if the rake's beatable on this site. I mean, GG are famed for their very high rake. I'm certainly not a winning player in these games based on my results so far. But I hope to be one day, if winning's even possible in the GG rake structure, which I presume it is. But you never know. They are pretty scummy, aren't they? Just can't open hands with this guy behind. And this isn't that playable anyway, post flop. Out of position to somebody who's like incessantly aggressive. Got to try and pick your spots a bit. If I was a dickhead, I'd just switch seats on him. But, well, I am a dickhead, but I'm not that level of dickhead. So yeah, I'm hoping this video is going to reach players who actually like playing 6-card, 4-card, mixed games. We also run mixed games in the private club. The mix is typically no limit, crazy pineapple, then 4, 5, and a 6-card PLO. It's always a fun game. There's not a single good player in them, and I include myself in that. I'm not a good player at mix. It's just a lot of fun. There's no sharks in there. There's no fucking shark players in there, just like crushing souls. It's just a good, fun game. And if you're half decent, there's edge to be had. We flop a wrap here. I think I'm going to go for a check raise against this dude. Am I just... Yeah, I think I am. I think we've got enough equity to just fucking run it against someone as wild as him. And if we get binned, we get binned. I'm just going to run it. We would not have got there. Oh, we'd have got... Oh, yeah, we'd have got there with trips. Probably would have been good against that fucking... Let me know in the comments if you are a mixed game or PLO player. Right, let me just see what we're doing here against this guy. He's very aggressive. It's king 10-9. If it was triple suited, I would 3-bet. Double suited, we'll just call. We'll flop a straight and not be that happy about it. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm assuming most of my limited number of viewers are mostly no-limit players, but if you do enjoy a bit of non-no-limit, then do drop me a comment below, because I am looking to find more non-no-limit enthusiasts to introduce to some, frankly, stunningly soft environments. Stunning, absurdly soft, like real. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing, but I'm not clicking the fold button soft. So, interested in recruiting players like that, or just making content for players like that, and basically not make no limit hold'em videos where from the very first second I start recording, I'd almost rather be doing anything else than playing no limit hold'em. Opening the kings. Oh, excuse me, that was a trump and a half. Gonna check the flop. No intention of folding, of course. Check call versus 3-quarter. Our draw's not strong enough to check raise. Checking again. If your bet's big, I'm just folding. There is not a lot of like airball bluffing in this particular format. When people are like betting the pot bone, they either have a very, very good hand that they are trying to protect, or they have a very, very strong draw. And our hand wasn't good against either of those types of things. River in nothing here. I thought we'd rivered something, but we didn't. Queen 9, 10, 8, 7, 6. If they hadn't 3-bet, I would have been in this pot. Wanted to play a pot with this guy, but that wasn't the scenario we were in, sorry. We would have basically had the nuts here. This is the joy of PLO, though. You've got like high V pips at every table, and even the regs, they're not like you're not getting crushed by the regs either. So you've got these whales to play with, which is fun, and you're not getting annihilated by the regs because equities run quite close together. And I think it's a sort of game where if you put time into it and just became one of the better regs, and I don't think it would take a huge amount of effort to become one of the better regs at very low stakes PLO, very low stakes PLO6. I think it could be pretty profitable. Well, this guy still got cards, so I'm in. Single suited aces, straddle. We'll do that. Although we're going to have to see a flop probably, and then we're not going to know what to do because our aces are pretty. I think this 3-bet shit actually. Don't think I should have done it in hindsight. I think it's a bad 3-bet. Our hand's got such poor playability post flop. Like now, for example, I've literally no idea what to do. I mean, it's Queen 5 deuce dry. I'm probably just going to pot it and not fold because I don't know how else to play my hand. And we have an SPR of 2.5. But when he jams, we're probably dead. I'm going to press that button and see what happens. Oh, he's refused me. It's a bit naughty. I'd like to win against someone who's refused. And we did. Beautiful. Fuck you, Magari, you Russian cunt. What the fuck's going on here? Just going to get out. It's fair to say I am definitely overburdening myself with tables. I don't even know how the 4 made us win that last pot. We'll find out together, shall we? Did I make a straight or something? Oh, I made a straight. Look at these stacks. We've got stacks everywhere. In this game, though, that can soon all change. Imagine me even thinking that I can 4-table this shit. And, I mean, I don't think I'm capable of 4-tabling it when I'm not doing a video. When I'm doing a video, I think it's mad. We've got 2 limpers here. So we want to make it. We're going to make it 5 blinds, so 5.2 then, I guess. This guy is relentless. The good thing though about playing with these like utterly relentless guys is if you, because I see it all the time, every night of the week, is it they just get the people who are trying like massively out of their rhythm too. So if you can be the one that's just there keeping your head, still trying to play solid, it can just produce some ridiculously good spots. I mean, I've been playing in the private games with players who they come to the table and they're like trying recreationals. You can tell they're like trying really hard to play well. And then someone like this turns up, and if they don't get got early and they run a stack up against like, what am I going to do here? I mean, I got a pure bluff catcher. He's bet half pot, call and lose, I guess. Oh, yeah, we'll call and lose. So when these guys do get on a roll, and it happens quite a lot in this game because equities run so close, it can, like this guy, for example, who's 5 tabling, who's not normally a 59 VPIP, it can just make people lose their fucking minds, and it can turn even solid players into like uber whales. I think we're just going to run this double suited kings. He's losing his mind a bit, obviously. So the 3-bet carries far less weight given what he's been doing. Now we're in trouble, I guess. I guess we're in trouble now, but I mean, this guy's in. We're just going to run our double suited kings. I mean, this guy almost certainly just has aces, but we can get lucky. He does have aces. We can get lucky sometimes. I'm not going to get lucky this time. The 8-5, nice answer. And as I was just saying, players like this can turn even solid players or relatively solid players like this into massive whales. And I just said that, and then I went and personally proved it. But the way this game's been going, I think like folding double suited kings with the obvious dead money here, that would have been too weak, I think. Would have been too weak. So it's a sort of game where you just got to take your courage in both hands and run along with it. I mean, once this guy did 4-bet, it was 5-bet. It was incredibly obvious he had aces, but at that point, you know, we just committed, aren't we? So, especially when this guy was still in, and you know, if he's not folding, I mean, he did actually fold, but if he's not folding his range, and we know he's got aces, then this guy's just putting in a lot of extra money into the pot, just giving you like far better price on your money. Double suited aces. There we go. We got the 3-bet. We're off to the races. Doesn't really matter what the flop is. We've got SPR1. We're putting it in, and if he's improved past our hand, then good for him. So we're going to have to like be a bit more careful with our opens at this table because of this guy. I wouldn't be defending too many hands in these players' positions because it's just really hard to realise your equity against these sort of players when out of position. As much as like he's obviously an absolutely enormous whale, it's a very tough game to play out of position to absolutely fucking enormous whales. 3-bet in the double suited kings versus an 81 VPIP. flopping a straight, which is nice, with a redraw. I'm going to go for a check shove on this very coordinated board. Snap checks through, which is unfortunate. When the flop snaps checks through, we're not going to see enough like light stabs on the turn to check raise, so we're just going to try and get called twice by who knows what. Nope, sadly we do not. And the board paired the river, so I'm glad I don't have to face that situation. These like low and middle cards are so fucking rough in this game. They're just so rough, which I found out to my cost by playing too many of them. It really is just like, especially when you're playing in like loose, splashy games. High cards, suited cards, connected cards, that's what you want. You basically just want to be focusing most of your pre-flop ranges around those things. Same as PLO4 really, but I think it's even more important in PLO6. You just need to be do I want 3 minutes? We're just not going to achieve isolation, are we? Yeah, you need to just create situations for yourself where, like, your draws, as often as possible, are going to be dominating your opponent's draws. And if you call with too many of these, like, middle strength holdings, you're just going to find yourself in a situation where you think you've got a lot of equity, and then you just haven't. You'll get it in with like top pair and some kind of straight draw, and you'll just be in like remarkably rough shape versus stronger draws and stronger made hands. It really is a game all about the nuts, like nut hands, nut redraws, and don't get caught in the middle. We flopped top set here. Versus half, I'm just going to check call and then check raise. Good turns. That's a very good turn. Hopefully he keeps barreling with whatever it is he bet the flop with. Turbo checks back. I think when you get an orange tag betting half pot, they're not very strong. You don't really want to check raise the flop with your like nut hand, because you're going to get too many folds. But then if they're just like going to be pretty weak and passive on turns, like stuff like that happens just too often. You just check back, and you don't want to be playing me. I'm one of those types of players. I'm like a tight player too, but you don't want to be playing with too many of them in a high rake environment. Yeah, I think it's a game where you still need to game select pretty hard. Like this table now, it's just dead. It's just a totally dead table. This guy's got a 61 VP, but I know that's not the true story with him. I'm familiar enough with him. So all I do, I just tag all the players that are boring cunts orange. And then I just select games from the lobby that have 2 or less orange tags. Basically what we're doing. May as well just close this table now. And pop another one up. Let's see what we've got. That's the one we just left. See, this one's okay. 81 B pip there. Untagged player there. Two untagged players, so got on the wait list, and then whichever one pops up first, that's what we'll have. Looks like the whale who was straddling. Oh, he cashed out. That's good. There we go. Back up to 4 tables, which is probably 3 too many. If you have reached this point in the video because you enjoy mixed games, message beneath the video with "give me a ticket," and if you want to join the private club to use that ticket, I shall sort you out. I'll give you a ticket to a tournament this week in the club. So if you have reached this point of the video, comment with "give me a ticket," and if more than one person comments, then I shall legitimately randomize a winner and reach out. So give me a ticket. Get that in the comments. Seems to have quietened down now after a quite hectic start. And VPIP's coming out lower than it normally does, probably because of a lack of concentration. My VPIP in this game is typically around 30%. So we have ACC that are basically that are dead to me. We have a gut shot, and that's it. It's really not a good board for us. We're not going to try and bluff here multi-way with just a gut shot. I think we're going to peel this on the button triple suited. Flop a double gut shot. It bet into small. Had a weak flush draw. And now we've got every straight drawn onto man. Flop top set up here. And get check raised, which is very, very nice. Down here we end up with nothing. I'm just trying to get it in against draws there against this player, but didn't want to dance. 10-8, no, middle cards, not interested. Learn your lesson, Reggie time. Learn your lesson. So what we've got going on here, nut flush draw, gut shot. We could bet here and just like rep aces very credibly. And we can call a raise pretty comfortably. Calling any 6 versus a whale. don't want this table. We don't need a fifth. We definitely do not need a fifth table. I'm going to check back and just realise here. Don't think we're going to get too many folds. And we end up with the notes, do we? Yep, we do. We didn't want to be raised there because we'd probably be chopping. We want it to be cold. I'm going to try and just get heads up here with this hand, bottom left table. Instantly failed. And then when the straddle repots, we probably need to throw our hand away. Now, isn't that just a miserable flop for us? We don't have to put any more money in. There is that. Call, but I'm not happy about it. Single suited aces. We'll just have a little limpy for now. See what happens behind us. I had no idea what to do here. Literally no idea what to do. Don't think I want to try and be all in yet, though. And now when this guy donks for pot, I am literally fucking clueless what to do. Quite literally no idea. A 72B pip pots it. We've got eights and deuces and the overpair and the backdoor flush draw. If this guy gets out of the way, I guess we're just running it. Probably getting it in bad, but you never know. Here we've got bottom set and a gut shot or whatever and get led into. We've got 17% equity. That's not good. Don't know what we need, but we'll see if we can find it. Nope, quads. Just quads. It would have made no difference if we'd have limp raised pre, we would have had the same outcome. And he had pretty crummy single suited aces. currently third on the leaderboard. I shan't be defending that position throughout the day. $7.75. So we have crummy open ender on a paired board, and we've been led into single suited kings. Some pretty crummy side cards. Again, no idea what to do. Straddle pot. Like, we've got a pretty bad hand, frankly. King Jack. I think we 3-bet this one. Just very, very, very attractive rundown. And good luck us. Not doing the cash out thing. Oh, maybe we should have. Because our equities just dropped significantly. And we do not win. Ace, Queen, Jack, 10, 9, 7. No reason to 3-bet this in the bottom. We want to let. I mean, it's just to get. You can't avoid multi-way in this game. So there's no point trying to. And we have a hand that's nice, but doesn't really warrant. Maybe it does warrant 3-betting pre. Do we just start bluffing here? I think probably. Looks like no one's really got anything. Checks through twice. We will have to fight the river too. Well, it doesn't look like anyone's particularly strong here. Can't see anyone checking it straight twice in this game. Single suited kings with a whale in the pot. We just limp. We don't want to raise this, get 3-bet, and then just get frozen out of playing a pot with the whale. Flopping top set, and if this guy's got, sorry, middle set, if this guy's got top set, good for him. He's just going to win a further 112.6 big blinds. And we get through the one we were most worried about. And I'm happy just to take it down here. Happy to run it with him too, obviously, but happy just to take it down. Fuck it, I'm going to be a fanny. Oh, I didn't hit the cash out last time. And we improved our equity, so now I'm hitting it. I meant to hit it last time. And look at that. What an absolute genius cash out. Genius, I tell you. Double suited kings. Does this guy raise a lot or not? He raises enough. He raises enough. If he 4-bets, we just call and then hope to flop well. We do not flop particularly well. Not going to c-bet this board. I think we're just going to lose a lot here to a crummy ace. No, we just win. I should probably start bluffing his hand at some point there. He just is very unlikely to have showdown value. And it's also extremely obvious that I'm not in love with the board. Well, people just do not bluff in this game. People are, like myself included, so scared of the nuts that they just don't bluff. All of their bluffing is incredibly equity driven. Actual airball bluffs, just not a thing. Fucking hate cold calling. But we've got double suited kings, so this is where I'm bad at the game. I don't know. This might just be a pure fold. Because this is just going to be aces nearly always. And now we've flopped a flush. Really not happy to see him bet here. Really, really unhappy about. I mean, we're going to have to go broke, but deeply unhappy. Really not an awful lot of point in raising. He's going to shove his... Oh, he hasn't shoved. I like that, I think. I don't know what this bet is here that I'm doing. Value, probably. But do we get called by worse? Maybe by this guy. Happy days. Yeah, look at that. 50 minutes already. And it's felt like 15. Whereas when I play 30 minutes of no limit, it feels like fucking half a day. Then we'll just play to the hour and then that'll do. And I very much doubt anyone is still watching. Because who watches long form content these days? Especially who watches long form content from a boring old bastard like me. But if you are still watching, if you type "give me a ticket, please," that will mean you've watched more of the video. And rather than randomizing, if only one person adds the please bit, I will just reward the person who's got to the 51st minute of the video. And what we got going on here? Not enough to continue versus bet and raise. Flopping a good shot. I think our hands are weak enough to bet here. We don't care about being raised. If we get raised, we just have an easy fold. But by betting this flop, we quite often just able to like check back turns and realise all of our equity for the 70% pot bet. I might get to be at a throw an egg at somebody. I don't know who it is, but there you go. Have your egg. Better late than never. Jack 10, 9, 8. Whale in the pot. Let's see a flop. We flop a wrap. I think the terminology is a wrap anyway. Could be wrong, but feels like it's right. We had a flush draw to go with it. I might contemplate donking. Here we flopped a nut flush draw and been donked into. Given we've got the nut flush draw, I'm going to presume this guy's just got a strong value hand and now doesn't like the turn. Or he's, we'll call here, not reopening here. What have we got going on down here now? Nothing. I think we're going to lose here to like fucking King 7 or a set of deuces or something. Oh, top set. What a genius. What's going on here? We still have trips. Against a whale. Call. And now we lose to like pocket 10s, 10, 7, 10, 3, 10 deuce. Obviously, we're not folding. It's going to pop for value. Just try and get called by all this 7x that hasn't improved. I think he would probably just lead a full house. So I'm just going to bet big. And he's got a call with something, hasn't he? He can't just fold range. And if he does just fold range, then good for him. The rate back is really crummy on GG. For my account, anyway. My account, I mean, who knows how they fucking do it? They just make it up as they go along, as far as I can tell. But we've earned, I think that was on like 90, so we've earned $2 rate back in an hour in an incredibly high rake environment. Fuck you, GG. But you're the only site that really spreads this game with traffic. PokerStars does, but it's hit or miss. 888 does, but fuck 888. I played Snap on 888 the other day, and they've still got that bug where the table just fucking freezes for no reason. They just don't fix bugs, 888. They just don't do it. I mean, when they did the software update about 2 years ago, people were complaining about it on EC Stream. Each said, oh yeah, they know about it, they're fixing it. 2 years later, much like Easty, they haven't improved one bit. And still just as shit as it always was. Just like Easty. Should have 3-bet these aces. I wasn't concentrating. Definitely should have 3-bet them. Do not want to go multi-way. But I fucked it, so there you go. It's sometimes quite hard to get a decent VPIP in these games because there's so much action in front of you. But as you can see, I am actually, when it falls to me, opening pretty wide. But it's just hard because of how many people already enter the pot before it gets to you, even 5-handed. Because I know my VPIP typically comes out 20, 25, 30%-ish. We turn trips here. Oh no, we turned to full house here. We only lose to pocket jacks. And we block pocket jacks. It's not to say he can't have them because it's PLO, and if he 3-bets, he probably just has. We get check raise here, we're dead, by the way. When we get called, we always win. Top set up on this table. He check called pretty fast. Might be our last chance to get fat value, so we're going to pot it. Not a big fan of that run out. Although we probably should have been. Flopping quads, it's never a bad thing. Well, quite often it's hard to get paid when you have quads in any game of poker. And lead out small here. Trying to get called by draws and straights, etc. We actually have the straight flush draw. But nope. No action. This table's now basically dead. As I said, this player's got this 60 VPIP. I'm familiar enough with him to know that he's not typically a 60 VPIP player. And we're going to set our next blind and end the video. I think it's been a winning session. Started the session with 220 something dollars, I think it was. I don't keep a lot of money on any mainstream sites because I only really play mainstream sites to make videos. So I just keep small amounts on different ones and then just choose right which one's being chosen for the video today, be it Party or 365, Unibet, PokerStars. So don't be like, oh, what's Reg doing playing this fucking game off? I'm going to limp these double suited aces and kings and look to get them in pre. What's he doing playing this off this bankroll? It's not my bankroll. It's just money I have on the sites to make the content. I might be the most overall 25 pence big blind player in the history of poker. in terms of like, well, probably not. There's probably people a lot better off than me doing, but you know what I mean. It's like I'm absurdly overrolled. So let's count up how much money we have on the tables. 51, 63 is 114. 169, 199, 208 plus. Oh, crikey, it's been a very nice session. Very nice session. And we've lost some big pots too, haven't we? Right, anyway, we're over the hour. This one's going to be sitting out next time. This one's got one left. Yeah, we're going to call it a video now because there isn't going to be much more action. Thanks for watching. And remember, give me a ticket, please, if you want to have a chance of winning a ticket to a multi-table tournament in the private game I'm involved with. And yeah, hope the one of you that's left watching has enjoyed the video. Take care and goodbye for now.